Today we're at Thousand Springs Park right here in Buhl, Idaho, and you can see it's right on the Snake River and all of its glory. Today I'm going to take you into Buhl and show you some bargains, $300,000 and under, and what that can get you in Buhl, Idaho. So stay tuned. And this is your first time on the channel and you want to know all there is to know about living in the Magic Valley, hit that subscribe and the bell, and you'll be the first to know about the current market here in South Central Idaho. My name's Carol Nolan and I've been living in the Magic Valley for almost 20 years, actually in Buhl for almost 20 years. And I love helping people make a smooth move to the Magic Valley. And if that's you in the next 9 days or 9 months, make sure that you reach out, and all of my contact information is in the description below. So hang on, we're gonna go into Buhl and see what kind of bargains we can find there. Hi, today we're gonna look at some of the best buys that are in Buhl, Idaho. You know I love that little town because I live there, and it's got so many amazing little things about it that I'm just so glad to share it with you. But we have some really great buys on homes right now. So if you're looking for a starter home, a home to retire in, home to raise your family in, a home, maybe you're a first time, or maybe you're just a single parent and you need something more affordable. A lot of times people don't want to spend all of their money on their housing. They want to be able to travel or live life to the fullest. So let's take a look. Let's jump into my screen here and I'll show you a little bit about Buhl. I'll have to go on and off with my glasses as I didn't put my contacts in today. So I'll try not to give you too much glare. But if we look over here in Buhl, right here as you come into town, that's where your major things are going to be, like your grocery store, your hardware. We have a McDonald's, we have a Valley Co-op, you know, there's plenty of gas stations, we have an eye doctor, we have medical, St. Luke's Medical is right here in town. We also have antique stores, we have 2 pharmacies, several thrift stores, plenty of eateries. We have Mexican food, McDonald's, like I said. We have the Arctic Circle, which has the best ice cream. We also have Kanaka Bistro, which is amazing. And then all of our other amenities, like if you want to go into Twin Falls, it's only 20 minutes away. And we have 2 accesses into Twin Falls. One's through Addison Avenue that takes you into what we call the historic downtown, or you can go down Pole Line, which takes you down into the brand new section where all Costco, the mall, all the Canyon Rim shopping, all the newer restaurants, like Elevation 46. There's a new, I think it's called Red Hop Gastropub. But we have easy access to all of that, yet we have all the amenities that we need right here in our little town. As you drive down the main street, you know, you have housing and you have your businesses, and then we have numbered streets on the side that run east and west, and we have tree streets that run north and south. So we'll take a look at our first little home here in town. It's listed at only $235,000, which is actually amazing. It's got 999 square feet of living space up top and 192 square feet of basement down below. So if you need that for storage, that's a great access. It's got lots of little curb appeal. I love the light with the dark trim. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It was built in 1920, so it's over 100 years old, but there's been quite a few updates which make the home really livable. So let's take a look at that. Oops, I don't want that. I want that. And let's take a look. So you can tell that it's like, you know, you've got your front yard, a nice little entryway. It's a smaller living area, but you can see there's LVP, you've got a breakfast bar, kind of a great room effect because you can kind of see through to the kitchen. I love the country feel that the house has. The LVP is very nice looking. They have the wood burning stove, but they say they're going to be taking that. I'm sure it can be negotiated in with a full price offer. Nice neutral tones, some wood around the doorways, which is always really nice. There's another view coming from the other direction. Just really nice. There's a ceiling fan, which makes nice. It doesn't have, I don't think it has central air. Let me see. Oh, they do have a new central air system put in as of April 2025, which is amazing. HVAC can be so expensive. So to have a brand new one, that is absolutely amazing. Another really nice thing about this home too, as we go through some of the other pictures going to the bedrooms, the backyard has been all graveled and it has a nice little garden space. A lot less work for you. You won't have to do any, here's the master bedroom. You won't have to do any yard work in the back and only a small yard up in front. But you can still have that garden space. And they also have a garage in the back. Oh, and here's the bathroom. It's been updated. You know, it's got a nicer kitchen sink or a nicer bathroom sink. And I can't tell whether it's a walk-in shower or not. It's covered. The appliances are included. It says that the refrigerator from the garage is what's included. So I don't know if it's going to be this particular one or if it's another. Has a gas stove, which is nice. Laminate toppings there are countertops. I kind of like this two-tone, and I love those warm neutral colors. And I like that there's fans in all of the rooms. And as you can see, it's been well kept. Nice some storage back here. And then there's that gravel out in the backyard. And there is a one-car garage, but you can use it as a shop if you want. And there's our garden area. So just really, really nice, very functional. So if you're planning on, if this is your first home or you're planning on retiring soon, this would be a great home. You don't have to spend all of your money on your home. You can use that for travel or life's adventures. We'll take a look at our next little house. And our next little home was built in 1941, and it has 996 square feet of living space. It's also a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It's right on a corner lot. Yard looks like it needs a little bit of work, as you can tell there. And it's listed at $259,000. And there we go. This building that you see right over here, that's the schools. The high school is just across the street. They have an amazing walking path that they just put in that goes around the schools and around to almost to the center of town and comes back around, probably a couple of miles. But it's just a super nice paved walking path or biking path, very used by people that are in this area. And you're really right down the street from the park. So when you have we have 3 schools, all 3 of our schools are just right in the same premise. And then there's brand new pickleball courts they added to the elementary school, and it's right across the street from Eastman Park, which offers 2 playgrounds, some covered patio areas. If you want to have gatherings there, a lot of us do. We use it all the time. A lot of families use it. It's just a beautiful park, very well kept. This year our pool's not open, but next year, watch out, our pools will be open too. So it's just, and it's right down the street from this particular, actually from all 4 of these homes that we're at today. So, and this has a really nice little deck out front, just very inviting into the house. And it also has a back deck off the back of the home. Like I said, it has neutral colors, has LVP flooring, a newer updated kitchen with newer appliances. It also includes the refrigerator, which is great. You know, because it's really hard to move those items. They're just incredibly bulky. Or if you're just starting out, it's really nice to have that included. Like I said, it even includes a dishwasher. I'm sure it has a disposal, nice cream cupboards, lots of natural lighting in this home. This is the pantry area that's right off the kitchen. This is your laundry area. So just like I said, just really inviting, cute as a button, just really, really cute home. You know, the bedrooms probably aren't huge. We're not talking about 3,000 square feet. We're talking, you know, a lot less than 1,000. So, but just, it's very well laid out. And then here's your tub, has dual sinks in the bathroom, which is really nice. Looks like tile around the tub, a newer tub, which is great also. Like I said, very inviting, very cute. Right by the schools, which would be great for a family. Like I said, you just have to really cross the street. Here's that back patio off the back entrance of the home. So, and at a great price, $259,000. And right around the corner from the schools and the parks and that walking path, pickleball if you love it. Like I said, I love all of those things. And that Buhl has everything that you need right here in town. And it's just right down the street, 20 minutes from Twin Falls. It's just awesome. So like I said, these are 2 great bargains so far. And we'll take our next one. Is $265. This is on the main street. It's on Broadway. But what I love about this home is it's got all hardwood flooring, and I'm sure it's natural hardwood. This home was built in 1918, so quality is just there. It's still 2 bedroom, 1 bath, but a little bit more square footage, a little over 1,000 square feet. Oh. And as you can tell, like this one, the other 2 homes have every type of financing available for you. And you guys, you have to look into financing. As of August 1st, there's a $20,000 grant that could be used for down payments or closing costs, whatever you need. You need to contact my lender. It'll be down in the description. Sorry, it's like a short clip in this video, but this home, it says cash or conventional, but if you were willing to do some of the repairs, might work out really well for you. As you can tell, like FHA and Idaho Housing, what they would call out on the appraisal will be this chip paint area. A conventional loan, they don't have to have that done because the seller unfortunately isn't able to do any repairs. But just look at that hardwood flooring. Isn't it beautiful? And look at the wood around the doorway. Just gorgeous. It looks like it's got lots of natural lighting in it also. Nice ceiling fan. Just really, really nice. The kitchen might need a small bit of updating. It has an older stove with the coils, but it does have a farm sink, I believe. No, this isn't on the farm sink. But, it has the white cabinets, has some of those little added touches where you can store your dishes up here. A nice small eating area, which is nice. It has that hard surface countertops. So just really beautiful. I said a lot of natural lighting from the windows. It includes the refrigerator too, which is really nice. If red's not your favorite color, a little bit of paint will help with that. This is the exit off the back. Here's your bathroom, your guest bathroom, your guest bedrooms. But like I said, that I like the paint colors that they've chosen in this room, but that hardwood floor is just absolutely gorgeous in the pictures. And as you go out the backyard looks nice. You got a small patio. There's a place for RV parking. Like I said, just really inviting little home. Needs a little bit of work, but at this price, you're looking at $265. Is that right? $265 for a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom, 1-bath, a little over 1,000 square feet. It's just super nice. But now the next one, it's going to be my absolute favorite. What's nice about this home is it's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and over 1,400 square feet. So totally comfortable for a family. And look at that curb appeal, just super cute. They've recently just dropped the price $10,000, so that's another added bonus. This home was built in 2015. So let's look at some of the inside pictures. Like I said, just super cute. And all the new add-ons, I have to read them to you. It's just, we have a new roof, vinyl windows, flooring, central gas heating and cooling, a water softener, a kitchen and bathroom remodel. It has new plumbing and electric. It has 2 walk-in showers that are tiled, has a large pantry. It has a basement. It doesn't list it here on the listing. And it also has a gas water heater. And the taxes are low, like $1,300, just around $1,300. And all of those upgrades were done in the last 5 years. So it's just, and you can tell when you walk into the house, really, really cute. Like you said, that the neighbors keep their yard up too. This house is fully fenced. What a deal. Beautiful flowers right up front. And there's things, I don't know if you've noticed it in the other houses too, but these coves, these curved wall coves, incredibly popular. People just absolutely love them. I like the nice gray in the living room that they've painted it. You can tell it's like a nice seating area. You got some, plenty of room for a family. Here's your dining area. Here's the kitchen remodel, which is really nice. You've got the hard surface countertops. And is this the one with the farmer sink? Let me see. No, but it's still a nice sink. Look at the nice window coverings. It includes all the appliances, which is really nice. I'm a fan of green, so it's a nice green color. You've got a nice stove here. I believe that's an electric stove. No, it's a gas stove, which is really nice too, because we do have so many electric appliances in so many of the homes. But this is a gas stove, which is a nice upgrade. Pretty bright blue room, but that'll keep you awake in your office there. Here's your bathroom and your first walk-in shower. You know, very nice. Updated kitchen sink, laundry room, and there's that water softener for you. I don't believe the washer and dryer are included, but you could always negotiate that, or you can bring your own. And here's some of the other bedrooms. You know, it's a nice and colorful home. Little office area. The master bedroom, as you can tell, there's not tons of room, but it's comfortable. It's plenty walk around room. And it has a dual sink in the master bathroom, which is really nice. It looks like it has one of those pull doors that you pull out of the wall to close that bathroom door, which is really nice. Maybe not, although that might be it right here. You know, I said that dual sinks, really nice. Here's that second, this must be the master bath because it's, or the primary bath. That has a jacuzzi tub, a tiled walk-in shower, just beautiful. Small back patio, a fully fenced backyard, just absolutely adorable. And here's your garage, and you may have to do some painting on that. That might be, depending on the financing that you have, if you're not paying cash. But it would make a great shop. You can park your car there. It has a really long, no, this isn't the one with the long driveway, but it's like, I'm sure there's RV parking. A lot of the homes here that they do is they have alley access. So you can, if your garage is in back, you can come and park in the back and enter into the back of your home, which is kind of nice. These garden tubs are included also. So as you can see, it's just really nice for a family. Very well priced at $269. Like I said, they just dropped it $10,000. So that's amazing. But here's 4 of our best buys in Buhl, Idaho. We have everything that you need in town. I told you about that $20,000. Of course, it's income based, but it's a grant. So you first-time home buyers out there, you really can get into a home and you can get some help. Because a lot of times you need help in closing or just that down payment. To really make a large down payment sometimes would be really great. So I hope that you enjoyed these homes. I hope Buhl is looking better and better to you. I'm trying to think, oh, and I forgot to tell you about all the camping and stuff that's near Buhl. We have Thousand Springs right down the street, Banbury Hot Springs and Miracle Hot Springs. All 3 facilities have a beautiful camping. Banbury and Thousand Springs are right on the river. Both have places you can rent kayaks. I believe Thousand Springs has a Sea-Doo rental. You can put your boat in. It's like you can go down to something we call Blue Heart. It's just beautiful, crystal clear, icy cold water. And we love to just paddle out to that and enjoy, or the boat. You can take the boat out, but sometimes the water can be low, so you got to be careful. And of course, there's all things like ATV riding out by Balanced Rock. Balanced Rock has a really cute little campground. Most of the time it's empty, not always. More and more people are learning about it. It's got maybe 10 or less campsites, but right along a little stream, but just quiet and just a cool way to get away 10 minutes from home. You know, I believe those might take you 20 minutes to get to, all of those areas from Buhl. So, but you can be camping away from everything, relaxing and enjoying life. So that's one of the reasons that I love Buhl, Idaho, is it just has everything. The town has all the conveniences you need. You don't have to go anywhere to get everything you need right here in town. It also has fabulous camping, ATV riding out on BLM land. You can take your guns out and shoot them out there, even though we do have a shooting range here in Buhl. We even have a small airport. Like I said, it's just amazing. So I'm hoping that you may reach out. If you, I do have a new lender attached that will really be glad to help you to checking out that $20,000 grant. I'm looking for a home in Buhl. These are just 4. There's lots of homes in this area that are really well priced that might be the perfect fit for you and your family. So God bless you. I hope that you just have the most amazing day. And if you're planning on coming to the Magic Valley in the next 9 days or 9 months, be sure you reach out. All my contact information is in the description below. So God bless and peace out. So you're thinking about moving to the Magic Valley? Well, in purchasing a home, if you're not paying cash, the most important thing that you can do is get in contact with the lender. Today I'm here with my friend Jill Sprinkle, and she's with Cornerstone Home Lending. And Jill, can you tell us one of the advantages of working with a broker opposed to any other lending agency?
Good morning. Yes, one of the advantages of working with me is that I do have access to all the different rates to make sure that I do get the best rate for you.
Rates are so important these days. Everybody wants to know the best rate or have the best rate for them, because that small difference in rates can make a huge difference in your monthly payment or the payments you make over the life of the loan. The next most important thing is how much money is coming out of my pocket. Jill, do you have any down payment options for them?
We do. We have several different down payment options. One is we do have zero down for different loan types. And then we also have some grants that we're offering right now. And they are $20,000 depending on your state. And they can go towards your down payment, closing, and buying down your rate as well.
And that's amazing, but you need to get in contact with us right away. All of our contact information is in the description below. Reach out to Jill Sprinkle or myself, Carol Nolan, and God bless you. Have a great day.